Hello all, I am Hayden, back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we will be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as ZRX, also known as OX, I believe. So shout out to Marcos H for commenting his top altcoin. If you guys want to be shouted out in tomorrow's or another video, please make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment below telling me what your favorite or best altcoin is for review. Otherwise, let's get on with today's episode. I know there is a lot to talk about, and I know a lot of you have been patiently waiting for me to make a video on this, and the time has finally come. So the first thing we're going to look at right now is this article. And it says right now, reasons to hold off on buying Litecoin, Stellar, IOTA. And we're just going to scroll to Litecoin, and this says, as it is expected, it says the above reason makes sense more for Litecoin. As it is expected to recover and rally alongside other major cryptocurrencies, Litecoin is a standalone coin, but in many ways comes out as Bitcoin's lab. Most of the adjustments earmarked for the Bitcoin network get implemented on Litecoin first. There was SegWit, and now there's Lightning Network. These should make Charlie Lean's coin a clear bet for long-term holding. You should only hold off until a time when you feel the price is right for you to get the coins. So now think about it like that. It really all depends on when it's right for you. There's no wrong time that a lot of you guys have been thinking. There's no right perfect time when thinking long-term. Litecoin faces competition with coins. However, the rapid integration and the impending listing on a major exchange could be a real benefit. For Litecoin, the reason you shouldn't buy now revolves around what could happen to its price short term. So let's talk about its price short term. So right now I'm on CoinMarketCap. I'm going to refresh this page because I know a lot has changed. We are looking at a market cap of just a little bit above 300 billion, which is quite low for prices we've seen in the past. And again, it is not just Litecoin that is down. So for anybody who likes to bash Litecoin, please explain to me why you do not bash any other currency. The whole market is down for the most part. We do have these standout coins, Cyber Miles, but I'm seeing a lot of red across the board. Now, when I check out Litecoin, I want you guys to look at this graph. For the most part, we are in a symmetrical triangle. There is some sort of symmetrical triangle. Whether you want to draw an Elliott wave or not is totally fine and up to you. But there is something we should look at. We are setting these lower highs right here. We are setting these higher lows, and we are forming this upwards movement. Now, I know a lot of you are staring at this area right here. And you know what we're going to see? You can see I have a white line drawn right across at support throughout the entire Litecoin. You can see how right here you can see the tops. We have the bottoms. We have the bottoms here. And we are still above slightly this area. So this is a very critical time point for Litecoin. Whether you want to sell out, I don't think you should. I think give it a little more. Let's see where this goes. Do I suggest buying more? It's possible. You know, we are quite oversold on the RSI, almost into a very, very extremely oversold area. I am looking for a pullback in two ways. I'm either looking to see this retest somewhere along this line, which wouldn't necessarily mean we set a higher low, but I'm mainly looking for a pull upwards. I'd like maybe not to see a new candle form, but I'd like to see the one we currently have pull up back to support, which you can see is this line right here. That's what I would like to see, and then a movement upwards to this level here, and hopefully we move out of it. But there are possibilities, guys. We can see some pullbacks. We do have to talk about that. We can see crypto drop. We can see it drop to an $83 level. We can see it drop all the way down to a $70 level where there's a lot of support. Will it go that low? I don't think so. Is it possible? Yeah, but there's a lot of support right here. So be mindful, be patient. I did want to update you guys on that. I know a lot of you could be very negative, but I also want to point out something is if we just look back on this chart that we had, this symmetrical triangle, we've been in this area before. If you notice, the last time we were here and the time before that, we were extremely oversold. You can see we were at the bottom testing the line, and we went from a price of 104 to a price of 260 in a mere 15 days. We went as low as like $100 to a high of 260 in 2 weeks. You know, that still applies right now. That doesn't change. The last time we were here, we were at 106, and we went all the way up to 180. I know that's a lower high, but we are getting into a very critical zone right now for crypto. And I know I've been extending the graph a few times, but we really can't extend this much farther. So we're going to see how far this can go. So keep hodling, keep holding on to Litecoin. We're really going to test out. Tomorrow's video will be very interesting and very crucial. But let's just look at Bitcoin quickly. Bitcoin does seem to be in a better position overall, testing the bottom right here and hopefully moving up to E. We may see Litecoin drop a little bit like Bitcoin is doing, but you'll notice we are oversold for Bitcoin as well, and we are coming to that D point on the Elliott wave, and eventually we should see a nice bounce to E on the Elliott wave. So let's anticipate that. Litecoin and Bitcoin do go hand in hand. I'm not going to see Litecoin break out and Bitcoin still be going down. So when we see Bitcoin move up, we're going to see Litecoin move up too. And if I zoom out on here, you'll notice a nice triangle has formed as well. Just like that, this beautiful triangle that we have here. So the possibilities are there, guys. Like if I showed a stock, somebody in stocks, a graph like that, and they saw this on a stock they owned or they noticed, they would be very bullish on something like this. This to them was like, wow, this is literally a very obvious pennant flag symmetrical formation, and we're looking for that breakout. And you know, the longer we consolidate, the higher the breakout can be. Once you get people involved, oh shit, maybe the market isn't dead, maybe we're gonna go somewhere. It's going to allow a lot of people, a lot of FOMO, fear of missing out, to enter the market. And we may see that coin skyrocket, or the market skyrocket a lot higher than we're anticipating. It's just a matter of when is the ice going to break? I think a lot of you guys are waiting for that. When is the ice going to break? When are we going to move to that level we're looking for? Let's check out Ethereum. Lastly, you can see Ethereum dropped again to around 515. We had held support right here. I can now extend this line further. We will see. And we are now resting, hopefully, at a support of 493, if not 500. You can see where we had this little support right here. And now we're going to have it again, most likely. But I really want to see it consolidate and break out of this downtrend. That downtrend's really putting a lot of negative pressure on Ethereum. But I am looking to see it come back up and retest that high-low MMA soon. So be mindful of that. It seems like all the blue chips are in a oversold zone, so be mindful. Lastly, let's look at OX. So OX does seem to be interesting. We're looking at this on a daily. OX, OX, whatever you want to call it. We have a long-term uptrend right here. Just draw something like that. We had this downtrend, you can see, where we broke upwards. Draw it from a point like this. You can see the break upwards. Boom. Is there support right here? That's very possible, actually. We may have started a new support level for OX. And it seems like we are coming down to retest. So this is going to be very interesting. We're really looking to see whether it retests the high-low MMA. The high-low MMA does seem to be following this uptrend. And you notice last time we retested the bottom there, we went right back up. So it is potential. It has the potential to do that as well. But a lot of coins are going down. I'd like to see if we can stay on this line, so be mindful. We may break below that line, and if we do, we're probably going to test somewhere over here. That's where a lot of the support is within the market. We can draw some lines of support if you wanted. One here. Obviously, one right here. And maybe a few more. We could draw one here. And where its current price level is right there, you can see the support we've had. So we'll see if we can hold support right here, bounce up off and continue higher up, or if we're going to break down. So you can see right here is a critical point, whether we're going to bounce up off that or we're going to tumble down and use support here and then continue upwards. But with this high-low MMA moving up with it, I like to think more positively that there's a lot more going to push the price upwards than go down. But that's going to sum up the video for today, guys. If you guys liked the content you saw, please subscribe. Don't miss out. Turn on post notifications. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.